Hello everyone, good evening, Rose here. Today I'm reacting to a live stream on Sjam's channel that he did with Foodie Beauty called Live Poutine Beezin featuring Foodie Beauty. So Foodie Beauty paid a visit to Sjam. He got a hotel room, she paid him a visit, they ate some poutine and they collabed on a live together. And I watched the live through Gary Unfiltered. And I must say that even though I really don't like Chantal and I don't like Sjam, I have to say that the interactions between Foodie and Sjam were a pleasant surprise. I've seen her in the past try to do collabs with Natter, with Pete, with BB, and all three of those, they just looked uncomfortable. You know, you can tell when two people just aren't vibing right on a live. The energy is always off. When Foodie tried to bring in BB, her ex-boyfriend, BB always had this energy about him like he really didn't want to be there. Like he really didn't not want to be on a live stream. Likewise, Pete, he'll come on camera with Foodie, but his energy is a bit awkward and forced. And Natter, well, we've all seen the lives with Natter. You know, her trying to get him to talk to her and vibe off each other. And the energy coming from Natter to her whenever they did a live together was always, I don't want to be here. I don't want to interact with you. Just leave me alone. I mean, I literally would see him sit right beside Foodie, but with his back to Foodie in a body language stance of leave me alone. I want nothing to do with you. And she was always just trying to get him to talk and interact, and he just wanted nothing to do with it. But this live that she did with Sjam, there was good energy there between the both of them. I mean, it really was a pleasant surprise. I don't like either person individually, but it was a nice change of pace. From Foodie being on her channel and doing the same old thing and getting high off of edibles and barely speaking or binging on food. I mean, it was just something different. And I got to be honest with you, I like the energy that these two have in a live together. So I wanted to react to it. So let me just go ahead and share the screen so you guys can see what I see. And there they are. So this live that they did was about an hour. I was told later that Sjam did 300 milligrams of edibles. And near the end of the live, you can tell they were basically kicking in. He looked a bit uncomfortable, like the feeling of them was just getting to be a bit much. But he and Foodie were just laughing the entire time. And I got to be honest with you, it was quite scary just seeing how alike these two are. Not just in looks, but in mannerisms and even their laugh. It's just like, are you two related? I mean, not being sarcastic, just for real. Like, you guys are just too much alike. It's crazy. So let's just go ahead and check out this live, and you guys can see it for yourselves, and you guys can tell me what you think in the comments. So let's get to, shall we?
Beezin.
She's here. You guys thought I would bail, huh?
I was shit my pants when I started crying. I was like,
Make out now. It smells really good in here, like nice, like hunky man. It smells like cologne.
by the way, she smelled really good in the elevator.
I smell good? Oh, thanks.
And she was checking out the dude in the elevator.
No, the guy was checking me out.
Yeah, he was awesome.
There's Foodie trying to pump up her own ego. So Sjam's trying to give her a compliment and say, yeah, the guy was checking you out. But the narcissist in her is not satisfied with that. She's not satisfied with him saying that Foodie was checking him out. Foodie wants to revert. Oh, he was checking me out. Does it matter who was looking at who? Does your narcissist ego have to be stroked all the time, even with compliments, Foodie? Calm down.
So, you know, he was thin, dark skin.
He wasn't thin. He had a bubble butt. What? Why do you think I'm like only like thin men. That's not even true.
This is true.
It's not true. Okay,
Well,
so
the record says different one, so.
yeah, the length doesn't even matter much.
Yeah, we're just
Hello, Lizzie. You look like brother and sister. Yes,
You do. Yeah, and not only do you guys look alike, you sound alike. It's spooky. It's absolutely spooky. Not that you guys look alike, but you sound a lot alike too. That's why a lot of people are wondering, are you guys related somehow, some way? It's an honest question. It's not meant out of sarcasm. I mean that sincerely. Are you guys related somehow by somebody?
older sister.
Hello, Vegas doll, bubble butt. Yeah, there was a guy who got in on the elevator and he's like, is that your type?
She looked at him, she's like, and I was like, yeah, that's
No.
thin and colored. Oh, she's got black hair too.
I don't like that I don't like that comment you just made, Sjam, saying the guy was thin and colored. That sounds kind of racist, bro. It sounds kind of racist coming out of your mouth. You might want to check your words next time. Seriously, that wasn't a good thing to say.
Is it thin and colored?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, here, you gotta try the sweet mustard with it. So Sjam is getting the pogo and Poutine treatments. Okay, that's your ketchup.
She brought me the best of the best.
Look, I got relish.
Really?
It's still pickle.
Mmm. Oh,
Rice.
She loved me turning the filters off for her.
Did they say if they turn the filters on? Is it good? You like the sweet mustard?
You know, I want to bring this to everybody's attention. Whenever I've seen Foodie and Pete's on camera, Foodie is a very impatient, easy to irritate person. And clearly, Pete's presence irritates her unless she wants to use him for something. Then she wants him around. But whenever Pete walks in the room and she's doing a live, she immediately, her energy just immediately shifts to being annoyed. And she gets this look on her face of, I want him to leave. And I'm just about ready to tell him right when he walks out. Like she does not want Pete's there. And this is someone that she has known for over 17 years. They knew each other in high school. They've been friends ever since. But she does not like Pete's being around because of his really awkward energy. But here's Sjam, someone she hasn't known nearly for that long, and she's completely comfortable with him. I don't know if they've met before, if they've hung out before, and that's why they're vibing the way that they're vibing, or maybe they're vibing the way they're vibing because they're so much alike. I mean, Foodie, I hope that you watch this live stream later, because if you watch this live stream, and then if you compare it to the live streams you've done with Pete's, with BB, and with Natter, you'll see what a difference an energy can do. How different it is to get on camera with somebody who is comfortable being on camera with you and wants to talk to you versus other people who clearly don't want anything to do with you. Or maybe they're not comfortable being on live. What's funny is that you worked so hard to get a couples channel with Natter. You wanted someone to come on camera with you and vibe with you and collab with you, and you spent thousands of dollars on Natter to make that happen. And still, after about a year, the energy still wasn't there. The vibe wasn't there. But here's Sjam, and you two are vibing right off the bat. It's weird, it's strange, it's funny how you wanted a couple's collab thing so badly, and you have that kind of energy with Sjam. I don't know if the two of you are into each other or going to be into each other, but The energy that's in this live stream, this is what you should be going for with whoever it is you bring on camera. Relaxed, funny, having a good time, not forced, not one person poking at somebody trying to get them to talk. This is what you're going for. And it looks like you found it in Sjam.
Ew.
Because it was, I don't know. We should have got like a whole dozen.
A dozen, yeah.
A dozen, yeah. Beauty bite. Do Sjam bite. Wow. Cheers, Coco, cheers. Woo!
I'm getting sad. Mine's almost gone.
Okay, next time I bring Sjam extra pogos.
Yeah.
You can fart together.
I don't know how she reads the chat so quick as she does. That's really good. Oh.
Feed each other like it's wedding cake. Rat face, please.
Scary, they both do the same rat face.
Oh my god. They're fucking twins.
If I took my hair off, it would be.
You don't like a ball cap.
See, Sjam said I smell nice.
She does.
You know, it's weird. They're both going over the top saying how nice each other smells. You know, like they're trying to emphasize that so strongly. Oh, he smells nice. Oh, she smells nice. It just seems a little over the top, don't you think? When you got two people that they have to point that out, how nice each other smells. Sjam, bro, listen. Those of us that have been watching Chantal, and we watch her a lot, especially us reactors, that we'll watch her 6 to 10 hours a day because that's how many hours she puts into her live streams. We see her habits. The fact that she doesn't brush her teeth, the fact that she doesn't wash her clothes, the fact that she doesn't take a shower, and when she does, it's only for 5 minutes. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be rude, but someone who makes a point to not have good hygiene, they can't smell good on any level. Even her wig, she doesn't wash her wigs. And I'm someone that I've worn wigs in the past. You have to wash them because after a while of wearing them and being in perhaps in dirty environments or just sweating, and Foodie doesn't wear a wig cap. She puts the wig straight onto her scalp, which means the sweat is going to get into the hair. That sweat builds up and it doesn't smell very nice. That can't smell good either.
She smelled nice. Seriously.
Tell Chantal to unblock me.
Who?
I don't know. Somebody sent a super chat.
This one's a super chat. See, she's on top of it. See, she's just taking over. Oh.
Look at that, Chantal. He's paying you compliments. When is the last time that you got on a live stream with Natter and he gave you compliments? I don't think he ever has. Isn't it funny? Isn't it ironic that you were chasing after Natter to do a couples channel, to do collabs with him? You wanted someone to co-host with you, and the person who is not your love interest is someone that has the best energy with you on camera.
Vladimir Putin.
Bree, you didn't have Bree blocked?
No. Oh wait, heavy metal Brie. No, maybe the other Brie.
That's not heavy metal Bree.
Oh, it's not heavy metal Brie.
That's Bree.
All right, I'll unblock all you guys.
Orange soda pop. Why is only 300 people here?
Only
people.
Maybe we're being stream sniped. We most certainly are.
We need 1,000 people though. I'm still eating so quick, so people actually have a chance.
Sjam, I don't even get 1,000 people anymore.
Yeah, you do.
Gee, I wonder why. You know, it's really sad, Chantal. You have a 90K channel. You should easily get 1,000 people watching your live streams. Gary Unfiltered when he does his live streams, he gets about that many or close. And he's got a much smaller channel than you. Why do you think it is that even though you have, as far as the numbers, a much bigger channel, yet you get less people in the door than a much smaller channel? Why do you think that is? Could it be because someone like Gary, when he does his live streams, he makes a point to talk to everyone, say thank you to everyone. He's funny. He brings on props. He pretty much does a comedy routine throughout the entire live stream, and people are kept laughing to the point where many people gift memberships. Frequently, they gift memberships to other people because, you know, people in the Unfiltered squad, they're just so happy to be there. They want everybody else to partake in the fun. Maybe the reason why you don't get 1,000 viewers at a time is because people aren't having the fun that they should have. Maybe because the content is not as good as it could be. Because you're so focused on quantity versus quality. You know, if you did one kick-ass live stream, that kick-ass live stream would be worth more and probably make more than 4 or 5 trash streams that are completely boring. I mean, look at this live stream on Sjam's channel. Look how many views he got. Over 8,000. And what were you doing? You were talking to him. He was talking to you. You guys were vibing off each other. You were having a good time. You were entertaining people. You were entertaining each other. You were having fun. And people were having fun with you. Take a lesson from this night. This is what the people want. They want to be entertained. They don't want to sit there and watch you binge on food or get so effed up you can't even speak. Take note of that. Write it down and remember it.
Like, no.
1,200.
Oh my god, okay.
Ooh. Someone sent a shit tell us.
Missy Moo, you two look adorable. Kindred Spirit, thank you. And Beverly Pickett, please unblock me. Okay, Beverly.
Damn, girl, you got
Sorry.
everybody blocked? Or?
Yeah, I guess I have a lot of people blocked. Alright, Sjam has to try this Poutine because.
Girl, we're not even close to live chat here.
Yeah.
So you ever do top and then back to live again?
Yeah, because sometimes it like fucks up.
Yeah, it does. All of a sudden, like, why is no one talking? And like,
Give him a Dee style, Andy! Okay, here we go.
oh my. A Poutine, as she said. A
Poutine. Here you go. Beauty.
Mmm. What the fuck? Oh my god, that's so good.
Do you want to try it with ketchup?
Ketchup. You're wild.
I've never met anyone who likes ketchup on Poutine.
Mmm.
Not bad?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good, eh?
Oh my god, it's good. There's just like soft fries. Don't ask her where she got it. I've asked her 3 times and.
What's the place called? That 3 walls.
For those who might be wondering, if Chantal's doing a live stream with Sjam, does that mean that Natter is completely out? I wish the answer were yes, but it would seem no. It would seem the answer is no, because last night, Natter was doing a live stream, and I watched it with a few people. He was really, really low on groceries, the point where his refrigerator was practically bare. Let me show a screenshot that I took from that. And no, for anybody who's wondering, no, I am not shaming anyone who is lacking in money or lacking in food. We all have our struggles. There's nothing wrong with struggling. I'm only pointing this out because Natter is someone that he likes to brag about things he allegedly has. He has said that he owns different apartments back in Egypt, and we all know that whenever he gets groceries, it's because of Foodie. Foodie's the one buying the food. So here he is opening up his fridge, and as you can see, there's not much in there. And the meal that he made last night was pretty much a struggle meal. You know, it was basically flour and water made into dough, some spaghetti sauce, a few toppings. He said that Dee Dee wanted pizza. Honestly, I think it was just, you know, using what he had in the house to make something. And then today he pops up with a whole lot of groceries, and it's not payday yet. I mean, payday's not for another 5 or 6 days. But Natter basically is relying on Foodie to buy his food. If she is not buying the food, then he gets very low on food. But he was on his live last night cooking, and he was raging. Natter was raging, and I think it was a combination of different things. It could be because his second channel, Natty Daddy, he said that he demonetized the channel because he wanted to play music. I believe that's an absolute bull-faced lie, because you can play music on a channel. You don't have to demonetize your channel. Him trying to put that lie out there to everybody. I have my own channel. I make my ambiance videos, and I use copyright-free, royalty-free music. But sometimes I do run into music that says it's copyright-free, but it's not. But if there's anything in your video that's got a copyright on it, you can go into YouTube Editor and edit it out and still keep the video or the live stream. So Natter's over there saying he had demonetized the channel because he wanted to play music. Here's what I think happened, because he hadn't posted on that channel in 2 weeks. My theory is he got 2 strikes. If you get 1 strike, you're out for a week. If you get 2 strikes, you're out for 2 weeks. He was the Natty Daddy channel. He didn't post anything on there for 2 weeks. So he wasn't very happy about that. Also, a lot of the copyright strikes that he tossed at people have been reversed. I'm sure he's not happy about that. Also, the lack of food in the house, not happy about that. And not happy, I'm sure, watching Chantal do this collab with Sjam. I'm sure that made him very angry. Natter is a lot like Chantal. They're both self-absorbed, selfish, controlling narcissists. And the one thing that narcissists hate more than anything is losing control over someone or something that they are controlling. So here's Foodie Beauty. Here's his cash cow hanging out with another dude, and he's not liking it. And it's not because he loves Foodie. It's because she is the cash cow, and he doesn't like the idea of any other dudes getting close to her and maybe becoming the new sugar baby for her, and therefore he won't get as much money. That's just my thoughts. So going back to Chantal and Sjam, as you can see, they got better energy together in this one night than Natter and Foodie had for the entire year that they hung out. So let's get on with this thing.
Because we're in pull.
The Poutine my wall, please.
La Poutine Mamois.
Existence had a super chat.
I keep saying hi to you guys. Give me what I want. Hi, Existence Project.
Hi, Existence.
Ronnie, bring me Poutine home.
English, please. I don't know. I didn't think Quebec was going to be as fresh as what it is. It's very French. Like, we're not partying, by the way.
Oh, it's this couch.
Mm-hmm. It's a sofa bed. Oh my god. I feel like I keep dipping at this and it's like, just keeps like more accumulating. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like.
I mean, like, it's like never ending Poutine?
Yeah. It's repopulating.
It's pretty good. You'll have to try next time St. Hubert's.
Then we'll try tomorrow. Worst case, we're PFK Beezin.
PFK?
PFK. That's what it's called.
Oh, yes.
We're in Quebec. We have to say the proper way.
Poulet frit.
I don't think we can slow the chat. Well, we can, but.
Yeah, not well. Well, you need a computer.
You know, I have to wonder, I know the foodie likes to do drugs. She said that, her words. She likes to do drugs, but I have to wonder, watching these two, if part of the reason why she does the edibles on her live stream is because she's all alone and she doesn't know how to talk to people. Like being greened out, it gives her something to do. Like she can just be off in her own world while the live stream's going. But here she is with Sjam. I don't know if she took any edibles this night. I heard that Sjam did 300 milligrams, which, by the way, Sjam, that's entirely too much, bro. But you do you if you want to, but bad idea to do that many before a live stream. That was really stupid of you. But she doesn't look like she's completely effed up on edibles. And I have to wonder it's because she knows she's got someone there to talk to. Like, you know, someone to help her to vibe off of and to keep the conversation going.
Look what you did.
You're blaming me for everything these days.
I heard Sjam on like a Moroccan.
You heard him what?
Don't tell her that.
He can what? Like a Moroccan?
I'm hung like a Moroccan. So what, like Roman?
No, like the micro I picked up and brought him right home and he was clinging to my arm. You okay, Sjam? I don't know how to do.
Please, God, don't choke. I don't know how to do the Heimlich.
I don't know how to do the Heimlich maneuver.
Oh my God. Too funny. Too funny.
What?
I told her we were going to have fun like months ago and she was too scared. And she stalker beezed me.
I don't think she was too scared, Sjam. It's just that months ago you were giving her lots and lots of money. And she was so busy bleeding you of money that she was just like, hey, this guy's giving me money. I'm going to let him continue to give me money. If I go and see him, he might stop giving me money because he might start thinking that we're friends. So notice that she didn't come see you until after you ran out of money. Just take note of that.
I'm a stalker. Stalker bees. Chemistry?
By the way, I'd also say she's smaller in person.
No!
Yeah.
Why you lying, Sjam? Why you lying? Come on, bro. Listen, you guys started out the stream making a point to say to the audience, oh, he smells good. She smells good. Now you're trying to tell us that she's smaller in person. I'm sorry, I don't believe that. And I don't think anybody else does either. We've seen the screenshots, sir. We've seen what happens when her filters glitch. How much different she looks in the face when her filters glitch. Please don't try and lie to us. Don't lie to us and say she's smaller. We know what the difference.
Bigger in person. Really?
She's smaller in person. Her camera must add weight.
Lies.
Aww.
What?
Talk about pain. Dude, are you trying to smash her? Serious question. Are you trying to smash her? You're paying her compliment after compliment. And I don't know if you really mean it or you're trying to hit her up or what, but you know what? If Sjam becomes her new sugar baby, if she switches off the money and the attention from matter, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Looking at this energy on camera, I'm here for it. I want her to do more collabs with Sjam because look, they're having a good time. The energy is relaxed. She's not on camera, binging her heart out, getting greened out. I'm here for it. I want more collabs with these two. I would take collabs with them any day over her sitting at home in her kitchen or in her living room, going absolutely mad with the food, stuffing her face and eating as fast as she can possibly go. Or taking 1,000 to 2,000 milligrams of edibles and being so greened out that she's slurring her words.
Oh, that's so nice of Sjam. Lies.
I'm not lying. I'm not. She's shorter than I thought. She got the car. She's like, I put my best wig on for you.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm like, take it off.
And look, there's a button missing. I was gonna give it as a souvenir to Sjam.
You know, the whole what are you gonna do?
Yeah, look, there's
The brownies and over here.
Oh yeah. Oh, what the
Brownies
hell?
I met Sjam and Pete to be best friends. I know why people say I don't like him. I don't feel like I'm like him.
BBW King.
So she got the other. I'm like, it's okay. And she got it.
I think I'm the only BBW that BBW King doesn't like. What do you think of the
You gotta
Poutine?
come to Quebec for the real Poutine.
Okay,
The Poutine.
where have you had Poutines before? McDonald's? And that's it?
Do you know they got the big ass the poutines here
What do you mean?
in Quebec? They got the big poutines, like the large ones.
The McDonald's?
Yeah, only in Quebec.
Oh, really?
Quebec.
The poutine at McDonald's is gross compared.
Well, compared to this, yeah. Oh my god.
Okay, so Bubble Tea sends a super chat saying, please tell Sjam the story about how you stalked the two brothers with cool hair. So I did read something like that on Kiwi Farms a while back. So when Foodie was younger, there was, I guess, a story where she stalked two brothers to the point where the father of the two brothers told her to leave his sons alone. I did hear about that.
All right, poutine. Poutine this stuff. Bubble tea.
How you stalk two brothers with cool hair?
Dude, this that story time.
You don't remember? There were two brothers with like heavy metal hair in the 90s, and I was a kid, and they used to like, they had a band.
Who's lovely story time?
They look like they're from the band like Journey or something. Do you like 80s music?
What?
Do you like 80s hair metal?
Hair metal. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, like Journey,
Hairspray.
like, you know, like don't stop believing.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Foodie, listen, we got to have a talk about this. Leave the 70s and 80s music alone. I grew up with that. I was a baby in the 70s, and I grew up with the hair metal that you're talking about. I'm someone that I was right there the first day that MTV went on air. And I remember the first video that MTV played. Anybody out there remember the first video that MTV played? It was the Buggles' Video Killed the Radio Star. That was the very first video that MTV ever played. And I also remember that way back in the day, in the very early days of MTV, they would play metal videos all hours of the day. They didn't just do the Headbangers Ball at midnight on a Friday or Saturday. They played them anytime. That's how I became acquainted with all different kinds of bands like Motley Crue. All the bands in the 80s I came to know of because of MTV. But don't sit there and talk about the 80s music, ma'am. Get away from my music.
Yeah, I like those bands.
Mm-hmm.
How much did you pay him? I'm still a stalker. Thanks, Jessica.
I probably would have to pay her to come here. And bees. Let's get this couch too.
Let's check my nails.
They'd be like, Chantel was furry the whole time.
I did.
Like, no, it's the couch, girl. Your nail? You did your nail?
No, I didn't do my nails. What kind of coloring were I, Sjam?
I don't know, so like gas, I think.
No.
She's into my cologne. I told you guys that wouldn't smell bad. I had a shower. They're like, put on your cologne so you smell better. Or please, Ashton, tell us how to smell.
I know. It says in the elevator, I'm like, you're going to ask how I smell.
Tammy Ripley says hair metal is Cinderella or Motley Crue. You're forgetting a lot of bands, Tammy. Let's see. There was Rat, Poison, Faster, Pussycat, Vane. Oh yeah, I was into that music. Still am. I was into the hair metal. I ain't gonna lie.
I can still smell the elevator when I came back in, but in a good way.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
She's thong sandal Beezin too.
Yeah. They're easy. Oh, we have the same.
Wow, brand name.
This Sjam has big feet though. I don't have big feet.
10.5. You go with a 6.
They're like an 8, but because they're wide. Otherwise, like lengthwise, they're like a 7. And I have like the same as my mom. Smee has the same foot size as me. That's why she buys shoes and she always gives them to me. Here, do you want this? I don't like them. They hurt my feet.
Someone said your wig must be musky. It's not. Oh, they're getting fibers on me. No, I'm kidding. Hair fibers.
Sjam.
Remember back in the day, she was in those. My poutine has been peppered.
Can I just make this observation? So I know that Chantal wears a wig, but usually when a woman is around a man and she's playing with her hair a lot, that means she's feeling the vibe, man. She's feeling some kind of attraction. So I'm just wondering if there's some kind of attraction going on with these two, because she just won't stop messing with her hair.
No, but you know what I don't miss about the hair fibers? When I would go to someone's house to hook up or something, the hair fibers would get all over their pillowcase.
They'd be like, what the fuck? Are you shedding?
Do you want some relish?
For what?
To eat just like this? It's Jill.
Not that crazy. So, choking Beezin.
I gave Sjam an edible.
What was it, 400 you said?
300.
300.
Do you feel anything?
No, they'll take like 2 hours.
2 hours?
Mm.
I only wait 20 minutes.
I don't feel nothing.
And that's why you do too many, because you're supposed to wait about 45 minutes to an hour, Chantal. They do take a while to kick in, but once they kick in, they kick in. And that's why you get so greened out. You'll take one, you'll wait 20 minutes, take another one, wait 20 minutes, take another one. Next thing you know, all of them are ganging up on you. That's why it's stupid for you to do edibles, because A, you do too much. B, you've got a problem with food, and all that does is make you binge. You really don't need to be doing edibles. If you're going to do the green, you should be smoking it, because then you get the effect immediately and it'll hit you right away. You're not overdoing something, and the next thing you know, you're in another world.
The 2 hours later.
You want my poutine?
No. Your saliva's in there.
I don't have cooties.
Yes, you do.
When have you not finished a poutine?
I don't usually finish them, actually. You know why?
Well, you Tim Hortons.
You know, she can go to town on the food, but Foodie's a bit strange because she doesn't like going to town on the food when she's around people. For being around another person, she doesn't want to go to town on the food. She'll do it by herself, but she's around Sjam and she doesn't want to go completely mad with the food.
Bees like 4 hours ago.
Yeah, and you know what else? They're very fucking salty.
Those?
Yeah, poutines are salty.
You don't find good. Way better than McDonald's for sure. McGuns.
Swap the wig and hat.
I wanted to tell her to bring a ball cap, and I'm like, no, that's going too far.
Eat that relish. People in Cuba are getting raged at for it. Missy Moo.
I don't usually smoke much weed anymore.
Somebody came, made a Natter account and said, how dare you? So nice of Sjam to sign a lease for you.
I couldn't sign a lease for myself. You can't smoke in here, everyone. Smoke weed. Just light up a joint in the hotel room.
No, it's like you pay to stay here. They should give you at least a balcony or something. But they don't even have like smoking sections anymore.
No, it says you can. Well, it doesn't say you can smoke. It says if you smoke, there's $150 fee.
And they will charge you.
So you can smoke that.
Actually, I used to just pay the fee and smoke in my room sometimes. Like, no joke. They would be like, oh, they would inspect it and be like, okay, we have to keep your smoking deposit.
Oh, that sucks. Jessica, sleepover. She said she wore her best wig. It's not that other wig, so it's good.
What's wrong with
I
my
used to
wig?
call it the Haggard wig.
The Michael Jackson one?
Oh, I don't know what other people call it, but I always call it the Haggy. The Haggard wig. Oh, she's got the Haggard wig on again.
This is a small Poutine.
It is, but it's good. This is kind of a weird collab because we both talk a lot of shit about each other. So, it's funny though.
We both talked a lot of shit about each other?
Oh yeah.
It wasn't like really bad.
Over the time. It was in the super chat.
Well, you know why she's allowing this collab as Sjam? Because she needs new content, because people have been begging for something different. And you can't lie. I mean, this is good for your channel too. So you're both benefiting, having each other on your channel. It's good for her, it's good for you. And I don't know, maybe Chantal throwing you some money. Since you're not working right now, maybe she's throwing you some money to do this collab. But everybody's been begging for different content, and so here she is on your channel.
There, swap clothes for the laugh. We don't fit each other's clothes. So, swap the wig and go viral. You would look like me with the wig on.
Oh, nice.
I'm eating relish out of the package.
Oh my god. Oh, here we go with the blue hearts.
What is blue?
Dude, this is so like 80s vibes, like seriously. Holy shit. Isn't it?
It's like 80s cafeteria.
Yeah.
You know those cafeterias you go in and you grab like a tray and slide it down? And they have like grape juice and orange juice and they give you these cups like this. Yeah.
Oh, calm.
Thank you guys for hanging out. This is fun.
Yeah, exactly. It's fun. When is the last time you've had fun with Natter? When you guys were doing the streams in Gatineau. You weren't having this much fun with Natter. And you don't have this much fun with Pete's, and you didn't have this much fun with BB. Isn't it funny that you're always trying to bring them in that you get attached to on your channel? You try to rope them in. They've never been men that wanted to be there. And here's Sjam. He's completely comfortable with you on camera, and he's vibing off of you.
You must be related. We don't even look alike.
No, I didn't eat any edibles myself, guys.
No, she's gonna drive home, so.
But I will be when I get home.
She's not staying the night.
Are you staying the
No,
night?
seriously, we gone seeing the users are to go. I'm trying to get close now. Let's get 1,000. We hit my 2,000 subscriber goal.
Oh, did you? Congratulations.
That's what that's kind of why we're here, celebration. We were gonna do Niagara Falls. I was like, nah.
Niagara Falls?
Let's drive this boring ass drive to Ottawa. Oh my god, it's not a boring drive all the way to Windsor.
How long did it take you to come here?
Smith Falls, I took like an hour break. You know where that is?
Mm-hmm.
Smith Falls. And then I left at 5:30. Took a while. It was about 7 hours. But when you went to Windsor, it would have been at least 9-10 hours. Toronto traffic. So
it was bad, but like it wasn't like I actually just stopped every 2 hours at the en route. Like
yeah,
the en routes.
The en routes, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Windsor's. I couldn't stand driving to Windsor when I went from work KW. So.
Are you gonna
a house? I thought you were doing single level stuff.
So I just got a thought in my head, and I'm going to speak it before I forget it. I'm wondering, Chantal's been talking about moving, right? We've heard her say that she's got to move. Sjam lives by himself. He doesn't have a roommate. You have to wonder if maybe Chantal might be wanting to move somewhere and might be trying to set things up to where she and Sjam can live together, possibly, if she needs a place to go. That's just a thought. That could go nowhere. It could be nothing. But it just seems weird that she has been talking about moving and looking around for a place to move to. And she says she's going to take Pete's with her, but she's left Pete's alone in the past. And Chantal's very selfish. She's very self-centered, very concerned about herself only. So Sjam is over there without a roommate, and he's low on money, and Foodie's got the money, and she needs a place to go. So maybe she might be moving in with Sjam at some point, or using him as a just in case feature.
Well,
Less walk Beezin.
yeah. Okay, no hat and wig swap. How about OnlyFans collab?
Oh.
Sjam doesn't even have an OnlyFans.
That she knows of. No.
She knows of. Yeah.
True wig. Remember, like when she was with that dude.
You know what? That's like genius, though. Honestly, like people who are not known make money on OnlyFans. So I could definitely do a new one and just wear a mask. No, my fupa's distinctive.
Oh my god, I forgot that. I've seen your fupa.
My fupa's distinctive.
You saw my crack the other night.
I saw your crack?
The Sasquatch crack, they keep calling it.
The plumber's crack?
No, Sasquatch.
Why?
Because it's hairy, apparently.
Well, you're a man. You need to have a hairy ass.
See, she's smart. She understands.
Deedle. Oh, no OnlyFans collab until DNA test complete. What?
What? There's no way. My dad wouldn't have. No.
You guys make a cucumber.
My dad was super young when she was born. She's like 7 years older than me.
Thumbs down, guys.
Maybe only 6 years.
I have 2 belly buttons. People would know.
Oh yes,
it's true.
I always love that dance she does with the DD wig on, the D2 wig. I think FFG uses it.
Wait, what?
In her intro?
No, how did you know Dee dance like that?
No, you did it.
Oh.
You were mimicking her.
Oh, I did?
Oh, I've been hanging out with you.
Yeah, because
she got
into your DMs. Well, I bet you he's gonna go look. You're gonna get hate from that.
Imagine I would say something that only she knows, and then she'd be like, "Yeah, to unite." It sounds like I'm farting every time I move. Sorry, guys. I'm getting
okay. What a perfect screen freeze right there. You know, that's so perfect. Can y'all just give me a second? Hold up. Yes, I am being a bit catty. I am. I'm going to use that for a thumbnail. Y'all just give me a minute. That's just hold still, Chantal. Hold still. You're looking great. You look fantastic. That's a great shot, madam. Thank you so much for that. That's going to be in my thumbnail. But I wanted to stop this here because I want to go on to the comments of this video. I want to see what the people are saying about this collab. So Noodlehead says, this is the most comfortable I've seen her with any collab. This is the couples channel. She should start. And there were 54 thumbs up. So people were liking this collab, and I can see why, because Chantal and Sjam are very comfortable with each other. Is it because they're so much alike? Is it because they've hung out together before? Whatever it is, the vibe works. People were enjoying this. Chantal and Sjam were laughing with each other. As I said, I don't like either one of them individually, but I like the energy that was here in this collab. I like it much better than the energy she had with Pete, with BB, or even with Natter. Jalhu says soulmates, unhinged, dangerous drivers, stalkers, addicts, delusional, zero self-esteem. Yeah, they get along pretty well. They get a lot in common. Ashley says they would actually be a good couple together, and I'm here for it. Do it, guys. You know what? I really wish that would happen. I do. I wish that Sjam and Foodie, they would hang out more. They would do more. And if Sjam in the picture means that Natter is pushed completely out, I'm here for that too. I mean, Natter is already losing his mind over it. He was mad last night in his live stream. He was unhinged. And I love that for him. I love the fact that Natter was so bothered. I want him to be more bothered. Extremely bothered. Meadowcat says, you two should get an apartment together with Pete. Lots of content. I think that would be great. A content house. Chantal's talked about a content house. That would be a content house. I don't know how Pete's and Sjam would get along, but Chantal's been talking about a content house, so why not? Noodlehead Nani says, honestly, truly, this is the content we want, the content we need. Please make this a thing. This is actually really fun to watch. I will say, out of the content that Chantal does by herself, this was a lot more fun. You know, the laughing and getting along and talking, and this was more what the content should be for her channel. This is what the people want, Chantal. Pay attention. Keeping Up with Amanda says, okay, I actually really enjoyed this. You guys had a lot of fun together. It was nice to see. Yes, it was. Compared to Chantal's usual stuff, this was a nice palate cleanser. This was a nice thing to see. Vix Pick says, okay, this is the first time I've enjoyed watching Foodie in a long time. Definitely voting for Sjam as the new permanent character in the Foodieverse. As I said, I would love it if Chantal completely gave Natter the boot and brought Sjam in as just her collab partner, her live stream partner. But unfortunately, it looks like Foodie is still behind the scenes helping out Natter because he got a whole bunch of groceries, and we can pretty much guess who bought them for him. So there's a lot of people in the comments supporting this, saying, please collab again. Stephanie says, and Chantal, that's you actually laughing, not the god-awful laugh for Natter. Dude, have fun, hang out with you twinsies. This was enjoyable. So there's a lot of people in the comments saying they really, really enjoyed this. They really, really enjoyed this get-together. Let's see. Going on to more comments. The King in Yellow says, not the collab that you asked for, but the collab that you deserve, Beezers. Well, everybody deserves it, not just the Beezers, but the reactors have been putting up with her nonsense for the longest. You know, like, this is what her content should be, fun. People enjoy it when you have fun, when this is true entertainment. Not sitting in front of your camera, looking at the clock and saying, how long have I been on live stream? Oh, am I at the 3-hour mark? Can I cut it off now? People want to be entertained. And if you're having fun, time will just fly by. You're not just looking at the clock saying, how much longer do I have to eat? How much longer do I have to be greened out? How much longer do I have to sit here? Time will just fly by. You look at the clock and go, oh, wow, I've been sitting here talking for an hour. I didn't even notice it going by. Let's see. Season says, don't trust her. She only does things for one reason, herself and her wallet. This is true. This is true. But you know what? If she did it for the money, if she did it for the attention, if she did it for the deflection away from Natter, it's still better to watch than her usual stuff. So I say more of this. We need much more. See, there's a lot of people in the comments supporting this, and I totally understand. So I'm going to cut it off here for the comments because there's a lot more Chantal stuff that I need to cover for the day, and I got to get to it. But I want to thank everyone for hanging out with me and having a good time. Hope you did have a good time. I'm going to try to catch up to all the Chantal stuff because I'm a little bit late. I had some stuff going on today. And if I have any time left over, I'll just do some ambiance videos. Thank you so much for being here and have a good day. Bye-bye.